If you're like many of the businesses we've dealt with over the last 10 years, marketing and sales is probably not your forte, and some of your biggest issues often revolve around one or all of marketing, which is generating good quality leads, sales, which is converting these leads into customers, and customer service, which is retaining and growing them into long-term profitable clients. So I'd like to introduce our lead generation and web marketing one-day workshop. At this one-day workshop, you'll discover effective, easy-to-implement marketing, sales, and customer service techniques that will consistently bring you more business, moving you past your competition into a class of your own. So what will you learn? We're going to start with lead generation, which is motivating prospects to call you. As you well know, getting in front of good quality prospects is getting more and more difficult. People are being bombarded by so much marketing material, it's getting harder and harder to cut through with your message. People don't return phone calls or respond to broad-based marketing approaches anymore. Many people find telemarketing intrusive and just don't respond. And your prospects have more and more choice as to where they do business and are becoming more and more demanding. So if you find the old-fashioned sales routine of cold calls, telemarketing, and general advertising isn't working, we're going to cover how you can create an autopilot marketing system that funnels quality leads to you. We'll demonstrate how you can create a marketing and publicity system that delivers a predictable number of quality sales leads to you every day, month after month, year after year. So you only have to spend time with people who already understand what you do and who have proactively asked you to help solve their problem. We're going to show you how you can position yourself as the expert using white papers and free reports. Positioning yourself as the expert is an excellent way of having prospects seek you out. We'll demonstrate how giving away your best information in the form of white papers and free reports will generate interest and motivate people to come back wanting to do business with you. Yes, it may sound counterintuitive, but believe me, it does work. We'll show you how to use wow packs and lumpy mail to get your prospects' attention. A wow pack is a package of sales collateral, white papers, case studies, testimonials, sent to a specific high-value targets with the express aim of cutting through the clutter and getting their attention. And if followed up with a phone call, we've shown that you can have a 70 to 80% chance of getting a good hearing, moving your prospect closer to a sale. We'll also cover web-based marketing, what every website must have to generate leads for you 24/7. An effective lead generation website is critical to your success, and we'll cover what critical elements you must have on your website as well as what Google wants from you to rank well in the search engines. We'll also cover how to create a follow-up sequence that automatically gets triggered when a prospect requests information from your website. This is a softly approach that bypasses traditional sales barriers and keeps you on top of mind, moving your prospects towards taking the next steps in the sales process. We'll show you how to use social media to form your community. Social media can be a very useful addition to your marketing mix, and we'll discuss which media are important and how to use them, as well as which media are possibly time wasters. We'll show you how to go about getting testimonials and case studies, because what other people say about you, which is publicity, referrals, and testimonials, is infinitely more believable and less expensive than what you say about yourself. You'll discover the right structure for the two major types of testimonials and how to use them in various media, both online and offline. We'll talk about video sales presentations because we live in an age of multimedia. Video presentations on your products, case study interviews, client commentaries, etc. should all be available on your website. In addition, DVDs can be produced and used as part of your multi-step marketing campaigns, used as an adjunct with your white papers, and also be part of your wow pack. We'll show you how to effectively use email marketing, fax, SMS, and voice broadcast in your marketing mix as well. And more than that, we'll tell you which service providers we use, what to look out for, and how to maximize your effectiveness. Having finished with the marketing aspects, we're going to move on to masterful sales conversions. One of the most important aspects in any sales process is building rapport. We all like people who are like us, and as such we want to do business with people we know, like, and ultimately trust. You will learn how to very quickly develop rapport in any situation so that you can gain your clients' trust, leading them to wanting to hear the rest of your presentation. Have you ever had a salesman blurt out all the features of a product to you? Don't you wish they'd shut up and let you think? Maybe you felt confused with all the options and just walked out. To be a successful salesperson, you must find out what problem your prospect is really trying to solve, what's important to them, and then provide a solution. So we're going to teach you how to elicit the real problem and hone in on it. Then we're going to move on to how people filter information. Everybody thinks in their own personal style, and while psychologists would love to lump us all into the same category, this simply isn't true of human beings. How we respond is dependent on the context we find ourselves in at that time, and understanding how your prospect thinks will allow you to sell to him in a way that makes him feel comfortable, leading him to want to buy from you. We'll show you how to sell the benefits of your product and inoculate against objections. Most salespeople blurt out features and not benefits, and you'll discover how to rapidly move from features to benefits that emotionally engage your prospect. And you'll learn why the so what question is critical to any sales process. We all love stories. Most of the world's best persuaders and salespeople are great storytellers. Stories bypass conscious resistance and allow you to touch a person's emotional side, drawing them in, making your jobs as a salesperson easier. So we'll teach you how to use metaphor and stories in masterful persuasion. Then we'll move on to eliminating buyer's remorse. Eliminating buyer's remorse is a fundamental part of any sales process, ensuring your new client is going to be happy with the purchase now and into the future. You'll learn how to create an emotional experience drawing your client into the sale so that he feels really good about going ahead now. And finally, we'll talk about moving the sale forward. You've done everything right, but your prospect is being elusive. We'll share some techniques for moving the decision forward and finding out what's really going on in your prospect's mind. The next segment we'll cover is all about customer retention and growth. Here we'll help you determine the real value of a customer so that you can treat them accordingly. Friends come and go, but enemies accumulate. It's much easier and less expensive to serve existing customers than to get new ones. So we're going to help you calculate the lifetime value of your customers. Because smart marketers know their numbers, how much a customer is worth, what they can afford to spend to get a customer, and the return on investment that each ingredient of their marketing mix. And then we'll cover multiple ways to get referrals, because referrals should be a major part of your growth strategy. So finally, I encourage you to sign up. Your investment is only $197 for a full day of practical methods that will boost your business. And you can bring a friend or business partner free. Places are strictly limited, so please do reserve your place now. You can book online by going to www.revealedresources.com/seminars or call either me or Barbara on 029-499-7958. And finally, our guarantee. We are so confident our material will help you transform your results that if you truly believe you have not got value by the end of the workshop, we will immediately return your investment for a prompt and courteous refund. No questions asked. So thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation, and please do book yourself in.